Morning. So, power was off from lunchtime yesterday. Didn't come on till early hours this morning. It's raining, so it's all a bit bleak. And it's my mum's birthday. She's 93 today. Happy birthday, Doris. Not that she'll remember till I go. There you go. 28th of October, 2024. So, it's a big day. Sun's sesquinquadrate Jupiter, whatever that means. We'll have to have a look. Let's see what that means. So Jupiter was in yesterday's, wasn't it? Venus squares Saturn, Mars trines Neptune. A lovely day for romance, but you've got to avoid preempting an outcome. Keep an eye on personal, work and financial matters and avoid making rash decisions and having overly high expectations. The moon in Virgo. So she'll probably say, bugger off and leave me alone. So, because I'm not going to have high expectations. All she'll want to do is sleep. We'll see. So, Pisces, 5th house of Leo and Uranus, which is arguments. That don't bode well, does it? The song is, Who's That Girl Running Around With You? So, I think it's Annie Lennox in it. And we've got the Harry Potter scar. Can't remember what it's called. We'll have a look. So that's a bit different, isn't it? We've been having repeats in the runes for ages. But this is a totally different energy. Full on in Scorpio now. So let's have a look. Oh, there, found itself. Today's card is the Magician. My mum always said she could do wonders and shake cucumbers, so that's about right. Got siblings, children, hands, arms, shoulders, miracles. Oh, there it is on the cup. So let's see. Pisces. Oh, in the last part. So it's a long way off. Maybe later on tonight. It's a very odd read already, this. It's nothing like any of the ones we've had. Maybe it's that semi-whatnot that's totally... if I had another phone, I'd Google it, but I haven't. So something comes to an end. Something that was once happy. A family unit, a relationship, a close, loving situation. 10 months. So the 10th month is October. All the cups are drained. And then a miracle happens. So that's good. It's neutral, so it's today's card, so I'm not going to go into all the meaning. Some hard lessons have been learned. Sagittarius, or will be learned. We've got Pisces gallows there, look. But they've left the building. Scorpio and Leo energy. Not usually on this card. It's the only deck I know that have got this on this card. So it's being put through the blacksmith's forge and battered and battered and battered. Especially financially, there's financial ruin there. We've got the Elizabeth Violet card. So flowers, violets, sweet William, the name William and Violet and Elizabeth. Bonnie, Dennis, Waterman and Langford. Scorpio energy. Fill in your own cup, but also fill in others. Trying to stay positive, be in charge of your emotions. The reproductive organs and shared resources looking good. However, there is a loss of friendship here. Faith, unable to speak or unwilling to speak. Binding yourself to the material world. No belief in yourself or others. Schools and children. Taurus energy, the neck and throat. Unwilling or unable to make a decision or putting off making a decision. Gemini energy. Hands, arms, shoulders, siblings, twins, Adam, Eve, Lily. Communications blocked, as it was with me yesterday. David, the David Star, the Jews. It's a pretty negative read, to be honest. So the 5th and 6th of November could be important, and the 14th. But it could also be birthdays, dates for your diary, anniversaries of passings. There's something wrong here. So Sagittarius, Gemini and Taurus energies. The material world. Your thoughts and words and addictions to a way of life, the old way of doing things, the outcome of the situation. And then we've got the drama queen. So somebody wants it all their way. Dear. Screaming, screaming, screaming till they're sick. Male or female, it's Leo energy. So negatives are Leo, Taurus, Sagittarius and Gemini. And we've got Leo in the dice. Things that go on in the dark. Gyms. Hotel rooms. Leisure centres. Arguments. Oh, blimey. There's Uranus, the tower. Pisces in Neptune. 16. A shock. Fire and flood. I hope I'm not going to have another power cut. Massive arguments, passionate encounters. Don't leave your straighteners plugged in. Just be very careful with electric and water. And accidents and arguments within the home. There's the Pisces energy again. My word. Love has left the building. There's absolutely no love at all. Settlement of a long-standing problem. The phoenix will rise from the ashes. Geriatric issues, dementia, teeth, knees, bones. That'll be my mum, number 20. The phoenix rises from the ashes. Something is torn down to be rebuilt. You are being watched. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Possibly a child or immature energy. But the truth is spoken. And enemies are overcome. Gemini again. So any discord, anybody who's sowing the seeds of being bad-tempered and what have you, they'll be overcome. Your name's not down, you're not coming in. So there's no invitation, there's blockages, there's a seed that wasn't planted, so there can be no growth, or you are not allowed permission to come in. No celebrations, no reunions, oh dear. Third parties, somebody coming between you and what you want. So perhaps, I'm not going to see my mum today. Oh, well, there's my card. Coming out of the gates of hell. So, we have the 1st and the 2nd, 28th and 29th. The tarot reader, the psychic, the medium. Force fields up, everybody. Protect yourself financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally or physically, because we've got something going on here. Make sure you don't put anything into your body that's negative. It could be injection or otherwise. So especially with the drug thing there, the addictions. Don't let anything come out of your mouth that's negative, as in words written or spoken. Blimey. Can see this is going to be fun then. The norns aren't talking to us because we've got to make that decision ourselves. Justice. So whatever this shock is, it's not a bad one for those in the right. Libra, number 11. A bond is broken. Somebody dwelling on the past, having a pity party, crying over spilt milk, refusing to build a bridge and get over it. There it is again. A loss of stability. Someone's unreliable and unpredictable, especially Taurus energy, especially finances and career. Someone in uniform, someone with a dark complexion. No more sitting on the fence. Somebody has to make a decision. Number 10, change is coming. change for the better. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in our favour. That could be a third party. Emotionally, in some way. It doesn't have to be romantic. Healing after the heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. Yeah, no more sacrificing ourselves. There's the Pisces energy. And it's the only one on your deck where the Tower's in it. So, Uranus, Pisces and Neptune. We are, like I said, Pisces, where's he gone? He's come off his gallows. So you see the gallows in the picture? He's no longer sacrificing his feelings for everybody else's. He's going to get off there, Odin or Prometheus. The liver, the feet and toes, healing, hips and thighs, weight gain, weight loss. A Scorpio at the bottom. Wow. Well, there's something here, people, that's very important. It is going to be explosive, but it will separate people. But it seems to be a positive thing. It's what's needed. So, where's that little Harry Potter scar? You know me, I ain't got a clue what half of them are called. Can't keep it all in my head at the same time. There it is. Oh, it's Ewas. The letter Y or E. AO in the Anglo-Saxon. Most of the concepts associated with Ewas relate to trees. The rune is said to symbolise various. The apple tree, which is in the Garden of Eden. 21st of June, we're back on that again. And the popular, the yew. We had yew the other day, didn't we? The latter identification seems to be the most potent because it was from the yew that bows were made. So Sagittarius energy, there we go. So Artemis, Diana, the hunter, Sagittarius. The yew is often found in the vicinity of graveyards, so it becomes a symbol of past going into the future. So Scorpio energy. It is probably also connected with Yggdrasil, the wild tree. So that's the family tree as well. The roots go deep. As above, so below, as within, so without. The backbone of the universe. So Leo. Ewas is another rune associated with horses, so those born in the year of the horse, especially the mighty Sleipnir, the eight-legged steed of Odin. The herb bryony, so the name bryony could be important as well, is the vegetable symbol for the rune. Ullr, the great hunter and wanderer of the north wastelands, is the god connected to this rune. A sure shot with his yew bow, Ullr was accustomed to taking risks. It's even claimed that he once impersonated and replaced Odin as king of the gods in Asgard. More usually, Ullr lived in a place called Idle, the Valley of the Yews, when he was not terrorising wildlife with his bow. So, terrorist shots, maybe. The myth of Ullr replace of Odin is very ancient. It may be that both gods were considered to be two sides of the same coin, Odin governing the summer months and Ullr the winter, so 21st of December. And the wild huntsman careering through the skies, Northern Europe survived beyond the Middle Ages and entered into folklore. The appearance of Ewas in a reading indicates progress, even if your life seems to be moving at a snail's pace. A new situation will soon manifest itself, and events will speed up so much that you may find it difficult to keep track of everything. You need to pay close attention to what's happening around you to keep up. Adaptability and a readiness to make speedy decisions will be vital if you are to make the most of this positive rune. Ewas is closely associated with hunting skills, so you must act as though you are an archer of old. Wait until your target is in your sights, and then when the moment is right, strike out for it. Don't worry that you may miss your moment, or indeed miss the target. You have the acumen and shrewdness to choose the correct time to act boldly when the occasion arises. Ewas shows that bravery has every indication of success. This rune encourages you to gather your courage and take a risk. Its message is nothing ventured, nothing gained. And now is the time to take action. Ewas is considered to be lucky rune for gamblers and those who live by their wits. Its appearance in a reading may show the positive influence of a strong-willed person, especially a woman. Another good aspect of Ewas is that under this influence, expected problems will not arise. The rune also indicates a long-term benefit, even if you put up with an uncomfortable, stressful situation for a while. Ewas is said to be a beneficial indicator for students and also held to dispel storms and calm tempestuous emotions. Ewas has no inverted meaning, so it may be other people that are suffering this, not you. Because you're going to stand calm in the eye of the storm, aren't you? Ah, dear. 5th house, Leo. Things that go on in the dark. The heart and the back. Theatres, nightclubs, leisure, sports centres, hotel rooms. Anything dark. Self-expression, recreation, creativity, offsprings, pleasure, love affairs, children, and speculation. Self-expressive, the 5th house encompasses everything that is creative, including ideas, dreams, music and art. This is where the soul gives forth into the world, where the inner landscape is made visible. The sign on the cusp describes how easily creative energies flow, as do the planets in this house. Saturn often indicates difficulty in getting projects underway. Also indicates difficulty in conceiving a physical child, as children are an important part of the 5th house. The sign and planets placed here describe interactions with children and how easily an individual finds it to enter into a child's world. So my mum's in a bit of a child's world. The fire signs are perpetual children at heart, while earth may not have the opportunity to express their own child nature. An air sign values the individual creativity of a child, seeing children as friends and equals, whereas water signs find it virtually impossible to recognise a child as separate. That's my mum, seeing instead an extension of themselves. So, Pisces in Uranus though, really, seriously, that's quite a big contradiction. Uranus in Pisces, should I say? I've done it again. The outsider. Someone doesn't belong. This placement indicates powerful intuition at the mercy of strong emotions, resulting in confusion and misdirection. Visionary insights into the nature of consciousness overturns established knowledge in favour of new perceptions of the nature of reality. My mum taught me about psychic ability because she has an uncanny knack of saying and doing things. Taurus, what you own owns you. 14. Where is she? In her uniform. Has she gone? She left the building. She's there. I have. So concentrate on the material, some people. Not a good look. Losing faith. 14. There are 3 classes of people those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. Leonardo da Vinci, another Leo. You are about to grow something from which there will be beauty and abundance. Taurus natives are ruled by Venus, the planet of loveliness and indulgence. They tend to be down to earth, but have a special eye for attractiveness and always need for luxury. And that's the negative side that we've got there, the need for luxury. Gardening. Not so grounded, because they're usually very grounded, but they're in the reverse. So doing everything to excess. But they only believe what they can see and touch, so it's very hard to make them realise. They must be convinced first, because they consider themselves realists. When this card comes up in a reading, money issues will have a bearing on this matter, whether obvious or not so obvious. Bank accounts, counting change, accumulating funds, any matter to do with finances will come into play. It's a fortunate time to ask for a loan, a raise in pay, or to buy into stocks. It's also a good time to become involved in accounting or matters dealing with numbers and currency. So check your books, check your bank accounts, make sure nothing's going out that shouldn't be. The sign of Taurus symbolises sensuous nature, sex, food and comfort. A passionate lover may be on the horizon. You have to choose, I think, if there is, because there's more than one. You may connect with a paramour who wishes to take care of you and vice versa. But I don't think so with that being there. It's the Hierophant. It indicates tradition and not being brash. Well, this is saying rebel. Don't go with tradition, because we've got Uranus and it's in our favour. Whatever you do now is not necessarily practical. You cannot rile a sensuous bull too easily. If you do, the explosive results will be unforgettable. So there you go. Explosive results from a Taurus. And unfortunately, one of my brothers is born on the 14th. Well, two of my brothers, one's passed on the 14th. So that doesn't bode well. More than anything else, the Taurus card suggests dealing with finances, capital investments, what is bought, what is earned. And this card also stands for your possessions. It's a good time to build on what you have. It's also an excellent time to invest in real estate or property. Step out of your comfort zone. So the hunter, hidden, courage, but camouflage. So have courage, but don't necessarily show your hand too quickly. Don't back down there. Don't be nobody's doormat or fool. So the 20. Are you the master of camouflage, not being seen but at the same time needing to be visible? This might be a particular issue in business where you're used to blending in but need your business to stand out from the rest. It could also be that you need the courage, which is what we've got there, the Leo energy, to step out from where you've been hiding and make yourself visible. This will take courage and understanding that it is safe to do so. You can take your time and ease into it gently. You need to find what feels right for you. Playing it safe may have worked for you in the past, but now it's time to take a risk. Show yourself, step into a new way of being. You can also step back at any time should you really need to. After all, that's your comfort zone and you know it well. Something has been hidden from you, something that you may need to come to light. This isn't necessarily anything bad, just something that you may not have noticed or been aware of. It could even mean a part of yourself that is about to surface or show itself. Whatever it is, welcome it with open arms. Change can only come about when we step forward and take our steps into the unknown. Oh my God, 20 again. What does that mean? A promise, a commitment. Well, this is all very strange. Very, very strange. So I want to hear your stories. I want to know how this affects you, because this is, I mean, I know we don't know what it is yet because it hasn't happened, but when given in love, the ring says, "My heart is in your hands." A ring may also be worn as a token of spiritual vows, which is why mine's on there, used in magical and ritual work, or as a reminder of personal power. Whatever other purpose that ring has, it is a symbol of commitment, an unbroken circle of trust. Make sure your word of honour is trustworthy and holds others to that high standard as well. So their words must be honest. If it's not, you've got to call them out. Honesty is the root of all that's worthwhile in relationships. If you want to be able to depend on others, be sure that you're dependable yourself. It's about commitment, honour, integrity, your vows. Are you worthy of trust? Are you honouring your promises? I will be today. Oh, 13. Holly. 13 has always been lucky for me, but unlucky for some. So we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. A run again. So maybe November then. There's something going on. Holly. The name Holly could be important. 13. The Latin name Ilex aquifolium. Mars and Venus, love and war. Oof. Well, it looks like we're going to war, people. The prickly nature of holly, as well as its red berries associated with Mars and warfare, though its evergreen leaves bring the promise of life and grant associations of Venus, so love there, and the element of fire. As Hollywood is said to burn particularly hot, so Hollywood could be something to do with Hollywood. Holly is known as teen in the Celtic Ogham and in association with the crown, so princes, kings, etc. So I will do a reading when I get back from my mum about the holly, such as a thorny crown of Christ with justice and sacred kingship. We've got justice there, and the crown then. Displayed in the oracle of the Holly King, the animating spirit of Holly, ruling the winter, associated with Yule and the Green Knight of Arthurian myth. So we'll look him up as well. So Yule is from the 20th of December. So that may be what the 20 is. In opposition to the brighter Oak King, so it opposes the Oak King, the Oak Doorway, Taurus. Its use as a seasonal decoration is also due to protective nature, as the Yule is folklore, was a time of ghosts and malevolent spirits, so October the 31st, Samhain, just as much, if not more, than Samhain. Planted near graveyards and churches, so graveyard, well, I am going to a funeral on Wednesday. It protects you from hostile spirits. Holly is also used to protect from lightning, and we've got lightning on the Tower card. Holly is said to help with magical travel or astral flight, for the shape of the leaves is reminiscent of bats' wings and is referred to as such in some herbal codes. Holly leaves can be used in dream charms, to both protect and guide you on your journey. The white springtime flowers can be soaked in water to create a fairy blessing water. How beautiful. The spirit of holly, somewhat counterintuitively, is used to heal anger. Well, so there you go, we need it. While humans often associate thorn and other sharp, blood-drawing plants with anger and violence, the essence of holly is one of anger management. Holly helps us examine the difference between appropriate anger for a higher purpose, say justice, so this is appropriate anger, and when outward aggression is really a problem, stemming from the lack of generosity of spirit, so the Leo energy, love or security. Whenever we have aggressive feelings of anger, hatred or spite, envy, or wish to do others harm, holly helps us perceive a bigger picture and find the root of the feeling. Any actions for protection we'll take is not personal or angry, but one of skillful boundaries and defences, and we're putting our boundaries in place for the common good. The inverted holly indicates protection from yourself. How are you directing angry and aggressive feelings? How are you ultimately hurting you? Ask yourself where these feelings are stemming from and seek to cure the root. You are protected from all harm, including from yourself, which is good, isn't it? So, very strange one. Let's see how this plays out for us. Thanks for listening. Bye.